push me to the edge. And that's alright. It's alright. Like on the rise. I just want that.
Right guys, welcome back to the channel. So today what we're going to do is make a lo-fi remix. So I actually did this video like 2 months back when I was using my iPhone camera. And since then we have upgraded the quality a little bit. So I thought, let's do it again. So here we are remaking the video. So before we get into it, follow me on Instagram at myhzy. Subscribe here for new. We're almost on 300 subscribers. So yeah. So I've already got this Lil Uzi acapella pulled in. If you missed my last video, I basically flipped an unreleased Uzi acapella.
I bought so many hoes, I had to go and just switch it. Rapsons on my jeans when I'm still.
So go watch that. So we've got the acapella for XO Tall Life.
All my friends are dead. Push me to the edge. All my friends are dead.
Right, so we all know how that song goes. So basically, I'm just going to show you how to get the acapella if you can't find it on YouTube. I also added this in the last video, so skip over this bit if you've already seen it. But so what we're going to do is we're just going to start by getting an acapella. Right, so we're just going to copy the URL and then go to MP3 downloader. So this one, I'm not actually going to download this because I don't want Gangnam Style on my laptop. But then what you do once it's downloaded is go to a website here called splitter.ai. Then you just throw the song into here. So then it will start uploading, and then once it's done, you'll go to my uploads and it'll just be here. So then you can just download it. So yeah, so that's basically what I did with this XO Tall Life. So now that's cleared, let's get into it. So the first thing you're going to need to do is find the key. So I always use this thing here called key finder, so you just drag it in, whatever. And any minute now. Right, so now that we know that this is the key, let's get into finding a sample. So we're gonna go to Splice. If you don't have Splice by now, you're really missing out because this is like half the lo-fi remixes you hear online are from Splice. Then you can just go to like Rhodes, for example, then key, G flat, minor. And now basically all these samples are gonna work with the acapella. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to find some good samples on here and then go through them and throw them into Logic. Right, so these are the samples that we found. One of them's like really sad and then one of them's like really happy. We're just going to pitch it down.
And that's alright.
And then finally, I've just got this RC retro color on. So it's worth mentioning that if you are pitching it down, the original key that you got, which was... So for us it was G flat minor, so because I pitched it down 2, you would have to pitch this down 2, so 1, 2. So it would actually be in E flat. So next thing I put on is actually retro color, but you can really use anything with reverb. And this just sort of like makes it like...
Denim, that's alright. It's alright. Denim, that's alright. It's alright. Like on the rise.
Here is the first sample. I think this is the happy one.
Denim, that's alright. It's alright.
So that one's good, and here is the sad one. So we've got both of them to choose from. So basically all you need is like a little anime gif and they are good to go. So once you've got the melodies, you can just sort of freestyle your own melody on top. So you basically got 2 options when it comes to this. You can either use a sample out of Splice or you can make your own. So I'm basically going to show you both. So in Splice, I have a ridiculous amount of just pre-made like lo-fi drums. So literally drum. And this is basically like the huge amount that I've downloaded. So the only thing you do want to make sure is that the BPM is like somewhat around the same. So I'm going to use this one here. So just drop that in. That is basically lo-fi fear. Altogether with the vocals, it would sound like this.
All my friends are dead. Push me to this. Phantom is alright. It's alright.
And then we had the sadder version.
Push me to this. Phantom is alright. It's alright. Like a little rattlesnake. I do want that.
I don't want to be sad right now, so we're just going to get the happy version. So now we're just going to get some sort of bass to go under it.
Phantom is alright. It's alright. Like a little rattlesnake.
So what would lo-fi be without vinyl crackle? So I've plugged this in basically all my lo-fi videos, but here's my free lo-fi drum kit. And we're just gonna get maybe Forest Rain. There's also this sort of like campfire one. So you're basically seeing the drums with the loop, but if you want to be a little more hands-on, we're going to throw in some of these drum loops. And then lastly, I always put like this little drop effects in there because it just sounds anime and cool. So now all together the beat sounds like this. So now all that's left to do is put the acapella back on.
To this. All my friends are dead. Push me to this. Phantom is alright. It's alright. Like a little rattlesnake. Johnny on the radio. Please, Johnny, make it go. All my friends are dead. Push me to this. Phantom is alright. It's alright. Like a little rattlesnake. I just want that. Sticking my bands all the way to the top. All the way to my back bottom. Every time that you leave your spot.
Right, so that is pretty much it for the beat. If you're wanting to make it like extra sad, I'm going to show you like a slow and reverb, which I covered before. This is like the next stage of lo-fi-ness. So what you would do is you'd have your track and you just bounce it out. Then what you do is you just grab the end and pull it out.
Push me to this. Phantom is alright. It's alright. Like a little rattlesnake. I do want that.
So that one just made me depressed, so we're just going to try the other one.
It's alright. Like a little rattlesnake. I do want that. My pretty alright.
So yeah, that is pretty much how to make a lo-fi remix. So that's been it for me. Follow me on Instagram at myhzy. Subscribe here if you're new. Comment down below as well if you're wanting me to do any specific artists. And yeah, that's been it for me. Thanks for watching, and till next time.